a while, so I said, alright, you know what? Let's do one. It's been a hot minute, so yeah, I'm gonna just be drawing my OC, and I've gotten a lot better since last time with digital drawing, so, and just my art in general, I think. And this time I have a way better setup because I now understand Procreate's controls a little bit better. Yeah. Hello. How are you doing today? I'm just a little tired, but I said, alright, we're gonna draw, so, because I want to get some art done. See, I was originally gonna make this just kind of, thank you, I was originally gonna make this kind of just quiet, and I wasn't gonna talk, but then I was like, okay, well, that's just gonna be boring, so I'll zoom out more in this little thing here. It's blue because that helps me, but that's the drawing. I need to fix this eye. But thank you. Sorry, someone was just texting me again, although I told people I'm doing this. People never listen to me. They always apparently are like, oh look, no, I need to tell you something. And I said, you're gonna go do this. I'll zoom in. I'll say I'm gonna be working on the face and hat a little bit, so I'm gonna just stay zoomed in here. So it will be a little hard because I'm working on just some of like eye, but it's there. Hi. Hello. Okay, now I'm gonna work on the hat, which I'm really excited for. I'm a little like obsessed with like crescent moons and stuff, so I kind of have them all over the character. Yes, there are some other people watching as well. I will say that. Oh, no one saw that. Oh, Procreate's just gonna be dumb and not let me color fill this. There we go. Now the color fill works. Oh yeah, Boxer, do you want to be a mod? Because I need a few people, and you're here a lot, so would you want to be? Okay, here, hold on. Let me just do this. There you go. Now have a little blue wrench by your name. Which I find very cool. I don't mind if you hear like piano and stuff in the background. It's very loud right now. making sure it would be quiet, but it's still not. It is? Well, it's, it's not like fun, but helpful though. But I think it's pretty cool. I've never been one either, but I need a few, so I've just been picking out a few here and there. It's people I trust. Okay. So usually I don't do me drawing for super long because one, people get bored after a while, so we'll see how long this lasts. Just gonna make sure. I make this bigger. Probably. There we go. I would say I usually do drawing a lot because that's what I created my YouTube channel for. Well, yes and no. Originally when I created it, I think the channel's 2 years old now. Originally when I created it, it was kind of just for fun. Me and my friend would just kind of do whatever we wanted, but then I took over it and I just made it into a whole art channel. So yeah, just kind of do art now. Here and there I do Roblox, but I mainly like drawing. This is so uneven. This is going to annoy me. Ow. So, mine might be older, but it's been a while, so I can't remember. Hold on. Let me try to go back and think. Because, hold on, so... Yeah, mine's 3 years old. This year will be 4. In December it will be 4. Hi! Oh, wait! Didn't I just recently comment on one of your posts? I could be wrong. I love your art style, by the way. Your little PNG tuber is adorable. I also have one, but I'm working on it currently. I need to fix it, and you're welcome. It's so cute. I love the whole mermaid thing. Honestly, I kind of want to make my own mermaid OC now because it is just so cute. So this is mine, though. Kind of a magician in a way. Actually, this screen might not be the best to show. I'll just do it on my big screen. This is mine. She's magic, I guess. She's really... Her whole thing is that she's, has some powers and stuff with, cards. So, yeah. I found her very fun. I say it's really cool that you do Roblox art style. I really like it. I gotta fix this ears where it's going to annoy me, though. But I didn't think I would see you here in my life, though. Which is kind of crazy to think, but... I was gonna say, is it the owl one I saw? I think I saw it not too long ago. It's really cute. I was gonna say, either the owl or the moth was like, it was, I don't know, it was like really hard for me to pick because I love owls and moths. Actually, hold on. I have a moth plushie. So, yeah, I was gonna say that I kind of like moths a little bit. So, I know I found it adorable as well. It actually was a gift from one of my friends, and it's actually the lunar moth, which you showed, but it isn't green for whatever reason. I have no idea, but the place that it's from, though, they have like they have like multiple different other styles of moths. They have like a pink one, the white one, and I think another one, but I can't remember. You have the moth? Ooh, I wanted it because my friend had it, and it was so cute. Just was so cute, and I was like, dang it. I've been very unlucky in that game recently. So, very lucky that you got that. I need to fix her eyes. It's kind of annoying me. I don't know what though. Although I do like the stars. Now we're just going to get rid of them. We're just going to, yeah, I'm just going to color fill them. So I don't have to worry about them for right now. Wait, I can? I was like, please, I want to, like, what does it do? All I know is it's really good. And now this really does help me see my mistakes with the eyes, which I can fix. You know, I've been struggling with, like, usually I used to, like, not draw the inner part of the eyes because it was kind of annoying. But also, this character has stars, so it's kind of more annoying. So something like that. So that looks a lot better. And then I'm just gonna make the star. That is not a star. So thank you for the tip. I would say I struggle with making the stars go in the same direction a lot of the time, so yeah, that looks a lot better. Also, color filling them black actually helped a lot. I think that's what was bugging me. Thank you. And then I'll just fix the stars later because one is kind of chunkier than the other. Now, I kind of realize I jump all over a lot. I'm gonna go back to the hat and fix the hat. What? Oh, okay. That was a little weird. It kind of just glitched there for a second. I also might need to make the hat bigger. Tendency to make it too small. Easy fix though. Just take the lasso tool. I would love to do it as well, but yeah, you're not wrong. It's a little complex, and I've been getting into animating a little bit, honestly. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Specifically, I used CapCut. People don't explain it, I think, as well as like they should, or as like they could, with like how the diamonds and like the points of like animation work, because I got very confused. Like I tried animating um Gacha Life just to start out with animating, and I got very confused how it worked. And I now am realizing, oh, this is how it works. It's wherever you have to put like a starting point and an end point, and where your starting point is, it will kind of just move itself to where the end point is, if that makes any sense, which I never understood. So CapCut's really nice, but for a little while they actually took it out of my place, and they kind of said, oh no, you can no longer use it for a little bit, and then they brought it back. Yeah, the keyframe. I kind of forgot what it was called. I just remember it's a diamond. So, give me 1 second because it might be loud. Yeah, it was really sad because I had nothing else to edit with, and then all the editing I put in for something kind of just got deleted. So, RIP 3 hours of editing that was lost. I would say, yeah, it was I'm happy they brought it back though, because I honestly did not feel like learning any other editing apps, because I actually finally started to learn where everything was at, and then it was like, oh look, it's gone. I'm like, I tried using some other ones and it just was not nice as CapCut. And this is out of frame again. This hat is annoying me. If I fix this. That looks better. Thank you. This is one of my OCs. Yes, please do. I would say I've wanted to like make an outro, but it's I've been too lazy to do it and too complex. Aw, cute. So I have another one, which is her sister, her twin sister. I made these OCs like a little while ago, so I'm redoing them in my new art style. And this time they look so much better. That's kind of what they're supposed to. This one has magic powers with cards, and whatever is like on the cards is what power she has. So like it's like the elemental powers but in cards. So this is like water, little water droplets, wind, and fire. And yes, she is also a little bit of a magician as well, because playing cards. Magic and magician. I thought it was a really cool concept. And then she's in like my favorite thing is like fantasy and like fairy tale. and like all of that fun time. No, she can't. She just is kind of there. She just doesn't understand people that well. She's very kept to herself for a while, and the only person she's ever had was her twin sister. And the only other thing she had was her playing cards to play with. So, yeah. But I think she's a really cool character I made. Actually, I might have her original somewhere. I could go find it. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go and meet. Do I have it in my camera roll on here? Yes, I do. There's her original design that I made a really long time ago, which I think her new one looks a lot better now. So, yeah. So I've definitely changed a lot of things with her, which I think I'm really happy I did because it looks a lot better. Then we go back to Procreate to the new design. Thank you. Yeah, I would say I didn't really know what to do for her old one. I just kind of threw some things in there, and then I actually had a plan this time was to make it actually look like something. Yeah, I don't know. I for the last one, the hat was really small. I've been trying to make it a little bit bigger. I think it's still a little small though, but it's also been kind of lopsided in a way. I don't know about this. I need to make it I think I need to make it bigger again. Kind of annoyed with it again. Then let's tilt it a little bit more. I think that actually looks a lot better. There we go. Alright, but give me 1 second. I might have to mute myself. That would actually, you know what? Because actually, hold on, I'm screenshotting this. I might do that. That actually sounds really funny. I'm gonna do that. That sounds really funny and fun to do. Actually, oh yeah, the collab. I can't today, but definitely can tomorrow. Pretty sure. I might be able to today. It just might have to be later. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely like the bigger hat though. Looks nice. And it's getting loud in my house, so I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit until it gets a little bit quieter. Sorry. I'll type in chat if I can. I'll try my best though. Actually, it kind of kidding me. It's getting loud again. I'm just gonna put it in one of the polls. Okay, now I will explain. So it's kind of a part of her lore in a way. So her sister and her were both very like powerful, but people only like knew one of the sisters were powerful. So to do that, they had to take one of them and put them in a whole different like time zone, like either like farther up in time or like farther back in time. So then like people wouldn't know about them anymore. So this kind of just like resembles the curse of that happening to her because she went farther back in time and to like the more like time where elves and fairies and all of that. So yeah, and that's kind of why it's on her hat as well because I didn't want to just put cards like I did last time with it because that was hard because the cards were like really tiny compared to her hat. So I thought it'd just be easier to put it straight on her hat this time. Keep getting this out of frame. I'm going to just do this because that makes it a lot easier. So I think looks good. I just need to fix this one little eye, the star, because this one's a lot thinner than this one. No, I have not. I have not. I don't think I've actually ever heard of that either, but I could be wrong. So yeah. And it keeps getting so loud, and I feel bad that I have to like keep muting myself here and there. My house is always very loud. Give me 1 second again. Yeah, my like family is really loud. And they just cannot like talk quiet. Yeah, it just I understand that. And so the joke is about my one side of my family is because one of my grandpas is kind of deaf in one ear, so the joke is that they've been talking so loud for so long, he's started to go deaf, which is kind of, funny, but also kind of not in a way, if you know what I mean. But it's kind of just genetics at this point. We're all just thinking, oh no, we're all gonna go deaf. Just wish people in my family did not talk as loud as they do. It's kind of annoying. Why is my Apple Pencil not working? I need to switch out the tip. I've had this one for a while. Okay, there goes that one. Do I have any other ones? So I think I bought Pat. Also, can you explain to me why you have a little crown and it's purple? I've seen it like in a few live chats before, but I've gotten very confused what that means exactly. So, yeah. yeah. Like, I don't quite understand the whole purple crown thing. I don't know. I've seen it here and there, and I don't understand it. Like, what is it for? And my sister's not playing piano really loud. How wonderful. It's like as soon as I start doing something like this, everything has to go really loud in my house. Yes, it does say XP. And I was like, it says, yeah, it says top fans. And I'm very confused. I'm like, where did this come from? I haven't actually seen this on one of my lives yet. Now it says 75 for you. I have no idea. I'm very confused. Oh, this works a lot better now. So I might have to look up later what that means because I honestly don't know. For me on my screen, it says like top fans and XP. I'm pretty sure from what I've seen from other lives, if you just click on the crown, yeah, it will pop up XP. No idea what it means. So I might have to look that up later. Like, I was originally going to, like, stream this from my tablet. The crown is what I meant. The crown. So, give me 1 second. Probably when my family members are gonna come barge in here. Baby. So, this is off-centered. Might have to make the necklace a little bit better. So, there we go. I'm just gonna make a guideline for me to know how I want this to look. Just like that in a way. Don't see it. Here, what if I just screenshot it and then later I'll put it in a post and then you can see it. If I did a bad thing, I accidentally turned off my phone for a second. Oops. So I'll put it in a post later so you can see it. So maybe you'll understand what we mean. Yeah. I will tag you in the post then. I will do that. So then you can see it. What piece is this? Oh, I gotta turn up opacity for a second. What is this? I gotta remember what this part was. Hold on. See, this is what happens when I make bad sketches, because then I can't remember what things are supposed to be. I think a part of the shoulder. We're gonna go with just a part of the shoulder. Need to make this a little bit bigger. But then this doesn't connect, so we're gonna have to fix that. Okay. And then I also need to turn the opacity of this back down a lot. Kidding me. So loud. Oh God. Also, I've been trying new styles for my art. Let me know if you guys like it. I've been trying to outline things differently and mess around with colors and stuff. It's background music. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. Background music! Yay! I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, honestly. It's not the best background music, I will say that. No, I'm joking. It's just, it sounds like banging on a keyboard. She actually starts playing something. Oh, no, this is out of frame again. Yeah, I was gonna say, I would assume you made your profile picture yourself. I would say, it's really good. And it's really cute, too. You're not, I would say, honestly, I think they just added it recently. I would say, I'd like to, hour later, I could go see, I would say, but I'd love to see your art, honestly. I like seeing all my fans' art. And also, I would like to see your art as well, because I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with brushes. I've been half tempted to, like, find a pack I want to try, but that's been complicated as well. Because I've seen so many, like, really nice looking brushes, but I'll also say this, it's not the brushes you use, it's how you use them as well. Okay. But it's not the brushes you use, it's how you use them. That doesn't make your art, like, amazing or just make them bad. Just depends on how you use them, is what people have told me. So I've been kind of just standing by that and trying things that I like with my art as well. I made a few of my own brushes, if I can actually go find them. Give me a second. Title brush, I think this is one of the ones I made. Yes, it is. Pretty sure. It's not that one. I made this really nice one. Where did it go? Okay, hold on, let me see. Wait, that's really cute! Is she a mermaid? I would say, yeah, no, I can click on the top fan thing and I can go see it. That's really cute. Where is my one brush I've made? I need to find it. Oh, the cookie. That's what I thought. I was like, she looked like a mermaid though, so I wasn't quite sure. But she's really cute though. Where is the brush I made? Let me go to like the side here. Hold on. It's not the brush I made. Where is it? I mean, it does though. Where? Okay. I really need to find the brush I made because I do like it a lot. I think it's this one. Yes, it is this one. I made this really nice brush. I like it for shading. You can make it really light and then you can keep pushing harder and it will go darker. So it's really nice for shading and stuff. I like it for like erasing stuff, so yeah. I found some tutorials and then I just made my own brushes. So you can use it for blush, you can use it to like erase and make highlights, use it for highlights. You can use it for a lot of different things. I mainly use it so I can like blend colors together a little bit, so I'll just show, take a red here. I'll darken up a little bit as I go down. Oh, turn the opacity down. That's not what I wanted to do. See, I'll use it like this. Make it a little bit darker here and there. Hold on, messed up. Get a little darker. That, and then we'll just take low. Then I'll just take the smudge tool. That's too big. They really are. And then, see, it kind of helps makes things blend seamlessly because there are lighter pieces and you can just really blend them nicely. Honestly, this kind of looks like a snow cone color that you would find. Actually, I had a snow cone that did look like this. It was really good. The second one. I use Procreate. It's Apple only, which is really sad because it's really nice. There is a learning curve, I will say that. I'm still actually kind of learning how to use it, although I've had it for like almost a year maybe. But it's really nice app. Honestly, I have no idea and I'm not able to see that. But now I'm gonna get back to the drawing part. I was using this brush, right? Yes. Oh, there's the other person. Oh, wait, and then they have that too. Wait, I'm so confused. There's another crown. Okay, I think it was only like, 12? I don't know. I mean, it wasn't really expensive. It was $12 and you have it forever. So there's that, or there's other apps I've been trying out because I've been really wanting to find a really good one like Clip Studio Paint. Me personally, it seems like a really good app. Very complicated from what I can see here actually. I can actually show you. Give me 1 second. Just gotta go find it. There it is. Like, it looks like a really nice app, and I keep getting ads for it. Thank you. But it's a lot more complicated looking to me than, just come here, than Procreate. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I know these are the brushes, that's the color wheel, which I like this color wheel a lot better. But then there's all of this stuff up at the top, and it's really overwhelming. Yeah, $12. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I like it how I can actually zoom in and it doesn't get like super pixelated. But I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more. You can get a free trial for like 30 days and then you have to pay for it like every month, which I'm so yeah. Trust me, it's actually not as easy. I know people keep saying I make it look easy, but I promise you I don't. Here, I can honestly show you one of my first ones, and it looks really bad. Like, there is definitely a learning curve. If you're, like, used to traditional, it is not the same thing. Just, it's a lot different, I will say that. I'll say it is really bad, by the way, so, actually, where is it? What folder did I put it in? Oh, God, my pencil's at 5%. Give me a second to find it. I gotta find the folder I put it in because I have so many folders. There it is. Yes, please do not judge. It is really bad. Yeah, so there's that one. I do play on my computer. That's how I have my PNG tuber. But yeah, there's definitely a learning curve. So I promise I do not make it look easy. I mean, people do say I look easy, make it look easy, but this honestly was really hard for me originally, but over time you do get better at it. You do get a lot better over time because that was my, hold on, give me a second. That was my oldest. I mean, yeah, but then that was my oldest, and let's see, where is my newest one I've done? And then there's my newest one. So, I mean, there is a learning curve, but then it also just depends on style as well. So, it's not just, oh, one day it's like you wake up like, oh, look, I'm gonna go do digital art, and it looks like this. It is practice. Like, it's like the course over of a year trying and then also giving up like multiple times and then not coming back to it for like a month. So, yeah. This was like a no line art look I did. Like if I zoom in, there is no like black lines or anything. It is just blocks of color. It's also, I found watching speed paints and other people draw and like explain their processes really helpful for me. But also, I also take classes as well, and I've been doing that for a little while. And I promise my stuff has not always looked this good though. But I promise if you keep practicing, and I promise speed paints and everything help a lot. Honestly, I've been wanting to post some more of my speed paints because I know it does help other people, and I might explain if anyone wants that too. It's fine, I don't mind here and there. I just like don't want people like swearing at me. Like, as long as it's not like really bad things that they say, I don't mind. But also, I bet you it doesn't as well. From what I see, their art is really good. And then this is me, all my dumb pieces that we don't want to look at. There we go. All better. But yeah, I've also just hated this. Yes, there was a maple. I can go back to it. Hold on, give me a second. This is also one of my older ones as well, but yes, there was a Mabel. I might honestly redo her with my new art style. I would say I personally don't like it because it's one of my older art styles that I created, and I like my new one a lot better. Thank you. But now I've also gotten a lot better. Yeah, I think so too. Honestly, I had a phase where like every single thing I drew had these hands. Actually, I might have a few more. Let's go on to some of my newer ones. Oh, I guess they're not all in here. Nope, they're not all in here. So yeah. I guess I didn't have the phase as bad as some other people did with these hands. Oh. My hand is hurting so bad. I'm going to end the live here. I'm going to end the live here because my hand is actually like hurting really bad now, and my Apple Pencil is dying again. So, I'm planning to do more lives. It's fine. I'm planning to do more lives though. I've just been not motivated. But, yeah, I'm going to end it here. My wrist is killing me, and my Apple Pencil's dying, so I'm going to do more, I promise. So, I will see you guys later, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye! My wrist is killing me.